Hello everyone. Yes, happy Saturday. My name is Young Seok and everyone welcome to Oppa Teaches Korean. Yeah, last week thought that what happened in summer in Korea and what kind of food and the place they are visiting during their summer vacation, right? So I shared that okay, this week maybe let's talk about K-pop idols. But the more important thing I missed that yeah last Tuesday was the 100 days left for Korean student having a very important the admission of university. Yeah, those kind of things are very important for Korean students because it's I will explain later. This test is very important for Korean students. I think also same that happening in Singapore, right? So I will share the slide about what kind of things I will talk today. First one, 한국의 대학교 가기, admission of university, admission of university. 한국, Korea, 대학교, university, admission, 가기, 입학하다, admission, 입학하다. And second one, 수능이란, what is 수능? I told you it's a very important test, right? It's a kind of a test for entering university. So, 수능. Oh, hello, Tommy. And third one, 수능 시간 및 선물. 수능 test already explained. 시간, time, 및 선물. 선물 is present, gift. 선물, gift. And then last one, 무엇이든 물어보세요. 무엇이든 물어보세요. Question and answer. Okay, let's go to next page. 한국의 대학 가기. Admission of university. There's two types of admission of university. First one is early admission, and second one is regular admission. Let's check what is different for early admission and regular admission. Okay, you can see the tables. Then 2020, 3rd of December, you can see the yellow highlighted, then 수능, right? On that day, they will have a test. But before having a test, some Korean students can admit the Korea University. It's only admission. 수시. Only admission. 수시. And then after having a test, based on their score, they can choose the university they can admit. The process is 정시. Yeah, you can see this one that 수능 is happening on December 3rd. So from March to November, almost 9 months, they can choose the university they can apply. Then some university allow them to admit, right? And then after having tests, then during 2 months, January and February, based on their result, they can apply only 3 universities, maximum 3 universities they can apply, and then they can get a result, allow them to admit or not. That is we call 정시, regular admission. So based on that name, you can suspect that after having a test, entering the admit the university was regular course. But 2001, almost wow, 19 years ago. That it means that yeah, when I entered the university, yeah, suddenly happened that some specialized or very study well during the high school or JC in Singapore. Yeah, very study well, and then based on that score, they also uh, admit the university in advance before having a 수능. So yeah, suddenly happened that time. Also, some special cases that foreigners can enter, yeah, admit the university. So many cases that if some student want to admit a particular university in advance before having 수능, have a 수능 test, then they can find this special admission. Okay, after decide what to choose, which university they want to go, then they can start their new semester in March. So I already explained you what is 수능. So in Singapore, almost same as A-level test, or in United States, almost same as SAT. But why so important? And because this test is having based on this score, they can choose the university which they can go. But this one is only once a year. So if the student didn't have enough score or not satisfied, then they have to wait one more year to having this test. I heard that in Singapore, they have their test uh, one subject based on one subject all day, but in Korea it's different. They have all subjects, more than 6 subjects, having a test in a day or same day. Hello, Jero. I went to Sungkyungan University 3 years ago. Oh, yeah. All this university. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Sungkyungan University is one of the yeah popular, famous, and quite nice university in Korea. Yeah, quite old. This Sungkyungan was educating the scholars previously more than 100 years ago. That also very this university was managed by the government. So very talented or smart students enter here and study. Yes. Okay, go to next slide. So I already explained that 수능 is the A-level test or SAT. Then yeah, let's learn what kind of subjects we have to study for having these tests. So first one, Korean, 국어, 국어, Korean, 국어. Second one, mathematics, 수학, 수학, mathematics, 수학. English, 영어, 영어, English, 영어. And Korea history, 국사, 국사. Korea history, 국사, 국사. And last subject, second language, 제2외국어, 제2외국어. Second language, 제2외국어, 제2외국어. Oh, Gerald Chan said, yes, my KakaoTalk profile picture is Sungkyunkwan University. Yes, I saw his profile photos. KakaoTalk is a very famous chat application for Koreans. Singaporeans or other countries, they're using WhatsApp, right? But in Korea, yeah, many guys are using, yeah, almost 98% of guys are using Kakao Talk. Kakao Talk, yes. Or simply we call Katok. So when you watch drama, yeah, some guys are receiving a message sounds like Katok, Katok, right? That is why they are sounds like Katok, because they are using Kakao Talk. Yeah, let's see the timetable. You can see that first one is starting with Korean, right? Start at 8:30 a.m. And then last one is fifth one is second language. Finish at 5:40 p.m. So starting 8:30 a.m. until 5:40 p.m. Yeah, quite a long time, almost what is that? 9 hours, right? So 9 hours, they having a test in a day. So yeah, for 3 years, almost 3 years, they are preparing this test uh, during their high school or JC period, and then yeah, starting yeah, just one. They study very hard only one day. This Sunung day. Yeah, so that is why you can feel that how pressure the students will have. So I already explained that this one very important, right? So many things are changing or happening this day. It's okay. First picture that you can see the at the subtitle, you can see 10, right? 내일 수능, tomorrow 수능 test. 관공서, 기업체 출근 10시. 관공서, public office or company need to go to their place at 10 a.m. Do you know why? The test will start at 8:30. So they should be their test area by 8 o'clock. Then to reduce the traffic jam, so all the guys will just yield that transportation or cars to these students to reduce the traffic jams. You can understand how the Korea societies will change on that day. And then also you can see the second picture that a student will is get off from the police car. In the morning, policemen also helping these students to go to their test area, not to be late. So yeah, also policemen are helping a lot of students, yeah, to giving or fetching them to their test area, not to be late. Also, third picture, you can see that a lot of students are hanging their pickets, right? This one is cheering their seniors. Yeah, yeah. 1 year or 2 years later, they will have a test on same as their seniors. These juniors are cheering their seniors to having a good scores or yeah, having a good condition, not to be pressured. And then last one, yeah, last picture is a student is having a big bow on the floor, kneeling his knees and bow to their his uh, mom. It means showing that yeah, during a year, yeah, you support me a lot, really thanks. So that is how students showing that his feelings to his mom to say thanks. Oh, Gerald said he took SAT too. His score is 680. Oh, I think it's very high. I think master degrees cutoff is 650. I think at previously, and normally 600 is for the average for entering university. If I'm not wrong, yeah, I think Jerry is a show off his good score as of now. Okay, let's see the next slide. Yes, many I already shared that many things change on that day, right? Also, there's a subject for English, having a test at 1 p.m. For English, also there's a 30 minutes having a listening test. Then during these 30 minutes, all airplanes cannot depart nor landing. Don't have to make any noise. Yes, because surprisingly, these 30 minutes, they're having a listening test for English, but if airplanes are departure or land, then will make a lot of noise. That is why during this time they stop, stand by on a runway, or keep gliding on the air, air to not to avoid make noise to land. So amazing, right? Okay, then let's talk about how difficult the uh, this Sunung test. This is the example of the English test, how difficulty for British guys. Yes, I will show. Yeah.
Next week is the Korean Sunung.
Sungum.
It's the university entrance exam.
Okay, so the equivalent of A levels.
Now, this is the test where you work really hard, right?
So have you heard about this test?
Yeah.
From the news, the British news.
Really?
It's notorious. You hear a lot about how hard it is.
The Korean SAT English test is famously difficult.
They're not in England, are they? This is Korea. They test English
Yeah, they
and maths.
For us to go up to university, we are not tested on maths and Korean. It makes no sense.
They'll go to normal school until 3 or 4, and then from 4 or 5, they go into an after-school academy until about anywhere between 10 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Whoa!
That's not healthy.
It's not that everyone will stop
I don't
growing.
think that's healthy.
You need your sleep. You need
It's for high school students, so most of them are grown.
Yeah, but what if they're late growers, like Lizzie was?
They've been studying for their whole high school every day, building up to this one test. So what we thought would be kind of interesting and fun today is for you guys to try the English test. So as the native English speaker, it should be very, very easy.
Easy. Yeah.
A breeze.
Fine. Somehow I'm worried now.
I was not warned about this.
One of you.
Don't get to revise.
This is this year's paper, so pay attention.
It's not, it's not.
It's been leaked.
Can we just eat pork? I like the pork one. Or the soju. Or the chimek.
Oh, I'm getting
And-
nervous. Exams. Who doesn't get nervous before an exam?
What we need is a really giant clock.
Number 31, go.
When two cultures come into contact.
They do not exchange every cultural item.
If that were the case, there would be no cultural differences in the world today.
Instead, only a small number of cultural elements ever spread from one culture to another.
Even when they are A, brackets N, blank, is consistent with the society's needs, there is still no guarantee that it will be accepted.
I don't think I'm going to Yes, let me read it. Even when
Okay.
What?
We'll get your answers on 3, all right?
oh no,
Wait.
3, 2, 1. Your answer is
Innovation.
Well, it should be a cultural trait, but that's not in the options.
I'm going to go number 4, observation.
Maybe
Number
it was
5.
Number 1.
4.
number 4. That's wrong.
Wrong. Damn, what is it?
1.
Four.
Categorization.
Well, you are both wrong. Correct answer is number 2.
Nah, are you serious?
I am deadly serious. Correct answer number 2.
Whoa.
The correct answer is 2. So you got
It feels like a big achievement. My own language.
Oh my gosh, I feel for you. That's a really hard question.
I'm a TV writer and I write in English.
in the
so
language English.
I think that's an unfair.
Yeah.
In English for 50 years. I'm struggling with this question.
So you're telling me in South Korea they're expected to understand a text which I don't understand and answer a question about it which I got categorically wrong.
Not only were you wrong, but it took you 2.5 minutes. Korean students will have less than a minute to answer that question.
Even when
Should we try another
Do
one?
another one. Let's go for it.
This time, I am going to give you a 1-minute limit.
Just 1 minute? Quick.
3, 2, 1, go.
Some distinctions between good and bad are hardwired into our biology. Infants, why are we even talking about this? This is ridiculous.
In retrospect, that's a really tough word. Retrospect. Oh my goodness.
You have less than a minute, Chris.
Oh, it was flipped. If we get interpreted multiple times.
As you wander around, you find a large rock that provides some shelter from the fury of the elements.
That is not. That is
I've never had this kind of conversation with anyone. What's
Oh my days.
You spent 45 seconds.
driven by your renewed
You have 20
suffering,
seconds left.
but I just finished reading the flipping question.
No, I don't need a minute. I need an hour on this one.
None of these words are going into my head.
I need your answer within the 5 seconds.
3, 2.
Number 4.
Number 1.
All right, that's a minute.
that is ridiculous, isn't it?
You've now just crossed 2 minutes.
Oh right, just give me a break.
Please, come on.
It's me.
No! People never get this right.
Waffle. The answer's 3, I think.
Number 3 is the correct answer.
Is it?
Yeah, you got 1 out of 2. 50%.
I'm 50% English. I guess I left half myself in Jeju.
I don't know. I'm going to go 3.
Number 3.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yes! Yes!
Lizzie, that's correct. Jenny, that's wrong.
What?
Didn't you go to Cambridge University, Jenny?
Yes.
You went to Cambridge and you're finding this difficult.
Yes.
If I'm honest, I think in 32 I kind of just
Did you enjoy, guys? Yeah, really funny that. Yeah, even though one of the British lady, graduated in Cambridge, couldn't solve the question. Yeah, that is how difficult this test for Korean students. They studied only this test almost for 3 years, and already they explained in the morning until 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. They study hard for only 1 day test, 수능, to enter university. Yeah, very pressure, right? So Tommy asked, is there any listening test for Korean? Yes, I had. So twice listening test a day. First one was Korean test, and second one was English test. So during almost 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the afternoon, twice there's a block time, cannot airplane landing or depart. And Gerald Chan is asked, why so popular this show, YouTube? Because this guy, Josh, is a British guy, but speak Korean very perfect, very perfect, amazing. Yeah, so because his wife is Korean, then he tried to learn. Very nice, and not only the language, also culture things. Yeah, knowing that is very nice. Yes, so that is why if I want to share something Korean culture things, I always use this 영국 남자, English man, YouTube to share with you because this one is explaining by the foreigners explaining about Korean culture, right? Yeah, Stephanie said, don't understand the question. Yes, correct, correct. Even though reading the question, cannot understand what they are asking, right? And then reading the script, couldn't understand. So yeah, very very important day. So many guys, like friends or parents or the relatives, they are cheering the students to having a very good condition or best result for that. They giving the presents. So I will share what kind of the present is best for them. First one, yacht. Yacht. This one is cannot find in English letter, but this one is almost same as Tootsie. It's a kind of the sticky candy. So it's a very meaningful that yacht is very sticky at our teeth. So even though hard, even though very difficult, just a stick there, hanging there, and then get a good result. So yeah, this very meaningful present. Second one is chocolate. So from 8:30 to 5:30, long time they have to focus on to their test. So yeah, very feel tired easily, right? So if having some sugar, then easily to get energy from the chocolate, from sugar. That is why they give chocolate as a present. Then let's see what kind of present we don't give to students. First one is oh okay. Soup, soup, porridge, soup, porridge, soup, porridge. Because it's also same as yacht. It's 죽쓰다 means fail. 죽쓰다 means fail. Making porridge means I fail. I fail something. So juk is very good for digest easily. So don't feel very feeling much. But on this day, they don't give juk. And second one, 미역국. 미역국. If you watch my previous session, 미역국 is very meaningful for birthday, right? But 미역국 is not really good for present for the student because 미역, seaweed, seaweed soup, 미역국, seaweed soup is very slippery. So in Korea, sleep, 미끄러지다, 미끄러지다, sleep, 미끄러지다 means also failed. So 죽쓰다, 미끄러지다, fail. So to avoid the result fail, they don't give 미역국. Okay, yeah. Today I shared how stressful for having a 수능 A-level test in Korea. It's yeah less than almost 95 days. So many students will focus on to yeah try hard to having this prepare this test. So I know I already experienced this one. So not easy. So I didn't want to have try this test again. That is why I did my best. Even though yeah, don't want to talk about my result or scores. Yeah, so many guys are doing this one, and also not only the students, the other guys are supporting the students, that parents and teachers and also siblings and families and relatives, all they are supporting these students. So I hope Korean students not uh, disappoint, even though try don't feel so lonely, that everyone guys are helping you. And also, yeah, even the results not telling that you fail. No, it's not. So don't disappoint, and you can find that other chance. Yeah, not only the 수능, other the other things. So I hope you guys are doing good jobs. So also, yeah, some guys are interested in to enter admit Korean university. So I can check and figure out how kind of the things sushi, that there's some special early admission for university. So I can help you to search. And yeah, so if you have interest in, then yeah, let me know. Seaweed is a definite no to, yeah, slippery, that is why. Yeah, it's okay, don't think I want to talk about my 11 too. And I'm very sure that don't want to talk about 11 result. Yes, as Annabelle and I, that, yeah, share that test is quite important, but after having that, no more important, because a lot of chance you can looking for it. And if you are try hard, then many ways you can succeed or change the mm, way that you are interested in. That's correct. Also, yeah, I don't, yeah. Also, a lot of guys are supporting you, that uh, please don't feel lonely if Singaporeans have preparing a level test in Korea. So in Singapore. So yeah, I want. This is all that I want to share today. Then yes, next week I will really talk about the K-pop idols. I will choose who I will who idols I want to talk. Thanks for joining today. Please like our Atmosphere 1969 pages and follow us to have a lot of sessions creating for you. 4 o'clock, Jasmine will open the session for how to have a bright skins. And then 5 o'clock, yeah, 3BFS will talk about how to manage your weight. And 7 o'clock, Eric will talk about the CPF, how to manage your CPF. The Singaporeans or PRs will interest in these sessions a lot. Thank you guys for joining today, and hope to see you next week. Bye bye.